Here to talk to you a little bit about shooting progression and working on your shot outside of just getting outside and shooting some balls. These are just a few drills and things to think about that might help. The first thing to do is to focus on where your hands are and the rotation of your trunk. And that's something you can do by getting rid of your legs in the crow hop. So if you get down on one knee and you have your shoulder aiming at the net, you can focus on getting your hands back, getting your stick back, and following through. You want to feel your body rotate through. You also want to focus on keeping your hands back and not getting them inside. Call these T-Rex arms. If they're in here, you're getting rid of a lot of power that you can generate by keeping your hands back. This also forces you to work on getting an overhand release instead of dropping your hands. And you really just want to focus not so much on where you're aiming, but feeling that rotation through your whole core. All right, so now we're going to continue to work on shooting. The first thing to note is if you have a partner or if you have a rebounder or a bounce back, it's really helpful to set that up and work on catching a pass. That way you're forcing yourself to catch the ball in a loaded position where you're in your triple threat where you can dodge, shoot, or pass. If you can't, you can just scoop up a ground ball. You then want to work on bringing your hands back. Have your shoulder aiming at the net, because when you step into a shot, you want to feel that rotation. You really want to snap down through and finish aiming towards the net. A lot of times you might shrink your arms in or drop your hands. There's a time and place for those types of shots, but when you're working on it, you want to work on the full motion and rotation. When we're shooting like this too, we're not really aiming anywhere. We're just working on generating that full power and stepping through the shot. All right, the next shooting drill that we're gonna do works on players being able to take a shot coming up from GLE and also taking shots towards the top of the box. Now this is a great drill to do with a partner because it's a lot better for your development to catch a ball loaded as you're coming up and shooting, or catch a ball off a rebounder and pulling it back. If you can't do that like I am right now, you're gonna scoop up a ground ball. For the shot from GLE, you wanna focus on coming up and placing it far pipe. After you do that shot, you come up here, and at the top of the box, you can either choose on focusing like catching a pass here across and shooting for that far pipe, or like you're catching a pass from GLE and shooting down the alley. Here I'll pretend I'm getting a pass from across, and I'm aiming far and away. This is a great drill to work on varying your shots and your shot angles and to develop your shooting ability.
So the next one's really working on that overhand shot. And if you don't have an extra goal to put yourself up against, this is an easy way to make sure you're forcing that overhand shot by standing at a low angle to the cage to where you can't shoot sidearm and get it in. You really have to shoot overhand to get that shot on cage. So I'm going to step out of the way as Coach Force here gets an overhand lefty shot, getting in that low corners or on that low side of the cage. So again, he's really emphasizing getting over the top and finishing, step into the cage, hard overhand shot, and putting it down low and away.